Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and as you can tell by the title, I have some news to share with you guys. I've been wanting to do this video for so long, but there's just been so much going on. I haven't had the time, the energy, yeah. So I'm finally doing it now though. So, as you can tell by the title, I am pregnant. Crazy. I know. I am currently 27 weeks pregnant. I am at the end of my second trimester. Yes, I have been wanting to do this video for so long. I'm gonna kind of recap what my experience has been and how we found out and all that fun stuff. So hopefully it's not too boring, but I just wanted a way to come back and film for you guys and bring back some videos. I don't know how my filming schedule will be. I'm hoping to start uploading more, but being that baby is gonna be born soon, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I figured this was a start, and to let you guys know where the heck I went again, I decided to sit down and discuss what's been going on. So as you guys know, if you've been following my channel, I have mentioned me and Matt were trying to get pregnant. We started trying August of last year, and then we didn't end up getting pregnant until March. It was like the end of March and April is when we conceived. So my first pregnancy, it's been a big learning curve and experience. So essentially, I was keeping track of everything since we just started to trying. Like I was doing the ovulation test, I was keeping track of like my periods, just so much. I was like constantly reading into symptoms and this and that. So I was doing all of that, and then I don't know what came up around March or April, but I just wasn't paying attention to anything. I wasn't tracking anything. And sure enough, I ended up getting pregnant. It ended up being, let me see, we were going to an event in Boston. So I'm from New England, if you guys weren't aware. We had an event we were going to in Boston, and that morning, it was a Monday, I noticed spotting. I thought it was my period though, and then I noticed throughout the week it kind of disappeared. I realized that it kind of just didn't stay, if that makes sense. Like it was more of spotting, and I was kind of confused. So I decided to test. It was, I believe, Saturday that we had the event we were going to, and I tested that morning, and sure enough it came out positive. I was very shocked. I wasn't expecting it at all. Like I said, I wasn't paying attention to anything. We weren't really trying per se for like that month, because like timing wise and stuff like that, we were always keeping track of that, of when to try and whatnot. But yeah, so we ended up getting the positive. We were so excited, like we weren't expecting it at all. And it's funny because everyone says like you'll get pregnant when you least expect it, but yes, it definitely happened to us. So we were very excited, but then we went to Boston, and I had to just kind of, in this event I was just walking around everywhere, so like just having that on my mind and like not saying anything, and then also realizing where a lot of my symptoms were playing out because of that. So essentially before I found out, like before I tested, I think it was the day before, and I was like crying because I was just so tired and unmotivated. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sleep, and I got so frustrated because I just couldn't do anything. I was just so like, I don't even know how to explain it, but my type of personality, I have to be doing something productive. And if I'm not doing something productive, I got mad at myself because I'm not doing anything productive. It's very hard for me to learn to kind of rest and take it easy and be okay with that. So when I occasionally get into slumps where I'm just so tired and unmotivated. That's totally normal, but like this was another level of exhaustion and just being very unmotivated, and yeah, it just was a whole other level. And sure enough, that's why I was pregnant. So yeah, so that's kind of how we found out. And I was very early when I found out. I was approximately, what was it? We had our first scan because I wasn't sure because I wasn't keeping track. Sorry, my phone just went off. I think, what was it? So since I wasn't keeping track, I called my OBGYN and they told me they were trying to figure out how far along I could have been. It was potentially 8 weeks or it could have been earlier. I wasn't sure. But if it was 8 weeks, they wanted to see me. So they scheduled an ultrasound anyways, just to confirm everything. And sure enough, I was very early. I was only 5 weeks and 5 days when we had our first ultrasound. And baby was just like a little speck. And it was crazy though, because baby had a heartbeat already, which was just crazy. And that was really exciting just to see that. If you guys can hear the bell like dingling in the background, my cat is going nuts. We found out very early, and it was very hard for me to keep that. I know some people like to keep their pregnancy to themselves until like the end of the first trimester. I didn't. I couldn't. We ended up telling my mom around that time when we found out. I just couldn't hold it in. It was so hard to just kind of wrap my mind around it. I don't know. But yeah, so we ended up telling my mom very early. I told my friend because she's a mom, so it was good to have someone that has been through motherhood and pregnancy and all that stuff before. So I told her, and then we told my family, what was it? It was a Mother's Day. We told my family Mother's Day. We kind of did like a thing where we wrapped like some baby items, and I gave them randomly to certain people in the family and had them unwrap it and then made them guess like what it is. And my aunt ended up going like, who's pregnant? And so yeah, that's how we told my family. But yeah, it's just been it's been so crazy. I can't even explain it. And I can't even wrap my mind how fast it's gone though. I mean, that first trimester though, no one prepares you how much, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the first trimester, it's like slow, but then it goes really fast. And it's just, everything's so new, and you're constantly like Googling things, which is a very bad idea. Definitely should recommend not do that. And just wanting to know everything and anything, especially when it comes to symptoms. For me personally, I didn't have many except for very, very tired. I was very tired. And then what else did I have? I didn't have extreme morning sickness. I didn't throw up at all. I had nausea occasionally. My boobs didn't really hurt at all either, so that was a lot of the lacking of symptoms concerned me a lot, and I had a lot of anxiety about that. But my OBGYN just kept telling me, you're just lucky. So yeah, because all the videos on YouTube and this and that saying all these symptoms they had, and I didn't have many. Food aversions, I didn't really have any food aversions, but I did have a gag reflex in the first trimester. Like a lot of things made me want to gag, so that made it very hard to eat. It wasn't necessarily like nausea, but I mean the gagging kind of made me nauseous, like certain textures and stuff like that. Brushing my teeth, like it was just very bad. So my cat is going nuts. But yeah, so I'm out of breath, you guys. Yeah, so some food aversions, nothing too crazy. What else did I have for symptoms? But yeah, I had very minimal symptoms. I can't really remember anything else that was crazy. up until now, I haven't had much, and I feel like now that I'm getting through my second trimester, which the second trimester has been a breeze for me. I've had more energy in the second trimester, definitely, and I feel like now that I'm getting to the, well, I'm at the end of the second trimester and getting into my third. I don't know if my energy is kind of starting to lower, or if it's just because right now we're getting into the colder months here in New England, so like it's getting darker out earlier and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's just that, or if I'm actually just getting more tired because I'm getting bigger. And I can't complain. This pregnancy has been just going so smoothly. I'm so blessed. We are, drumroll please, having a baby boy. We do have a name picked out, but I think I'll save that for when baby's kind of like around the time baby's born, or just once baby's born. I'll let you guys know the name we picked out. We initially just had a girl name picked out. I didn't have any boy names, which was concerning, because I didn't think I was ever gonna find a boy name. But we ended up sitting down one night and just kind of going through different names that, like, we had a list started before we even started trying, and one of the names that was on our list, we both were like, yeah, that's good. And then there was another name we had on there that we made his middle name. So yeah, and it's the like, we kind of liked that, and it's just stuck, so we think that's just gonna be baby's name. We really love it, so yeah, I can't wait to share that with you guys, but I don't want to spill the beans on everything. But yeah, so what else can I share with you guys? I don't even know. I had COVID while pregnant. That was in August. I got COVID. That was brutal, and let me tell you, terrifying. Especially, like, getting sick is no fun at all, but getting sick when you're pregnant is even more terrifying. Like, I had the fever. I had like, it kind of felt like really bad allergies. When I was younger, I used to have horrible seasonal allergies, and I kind of grew out of them, but I thought I was just having another one of those episodes where, like, I'd get them so bad that I'd get a sinus infection. And I actually tested a couple times and it came out negative, and then once I started feeling better, it ended up being positive. So it was a rough time. So yeah, that was no fun at all. I had nosebleeds, like, my fever was scaring me. I was like, worried the baby was gonna, you know, something was gonna happen to the baby. But it was very scary, especially when you're pregnant. You can't even take medicine, which is hard. And if you guys remember, I suffer from chronic migraine. Luckily, a good side effect of this pregnancy is I haven't had many migraines. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit more as my pregnancy progresses, but I don't know if that's stress related or if it's pregnancy related. It could be anything, but being able to take Tylenol while pregnant it's actually been helpful, luckily, because usually Tylenol will not do anything for me. I was on a lot of migraine medications before pregnancy that I had to come off of, so thankfully that has kind of, the whole pregnancy kind of subsided the chronic migraines, which is great, and hopefully they aren't bad once I'm no longer pregnant, but we will find that out eventually. So yeah, I don't even know what else. I didn't really prepare for this video at all. I just kind of wanted to get it done because there's just, if I didn't sit down and do it, I don't think I would have ever done it. So that's why I'm trying to get this done for you guys, so I just can kind of update you guys a little. What else is new? Oh my goodness, I don't even know. This bedroom is a mess. So I'm not doing it. My husband and one of his friends is working on the nursery. I've already gotten so many baby items, like free baby items, stuff that was gifted to us, all sorts of stuff, and I definitely want to do a budget related baby type of video. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below, because I definitely want to do one of those, because I've had a lot of luck getting baby items for pretty much free. Like, I've gotten so many things, which I am so grateful for. And yeah, I have a new job. So I was an assistant manager at a local store, and I ended up quitting and moving into a previous job I worked at. So I was rehired where I'm at now, which is like an office job. I'm basically in billing, so I do like insurance billing and stuff like that, which it's easy. I work 8 to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, so I go in and I do what I need to do and then go home or do whatever I need after work. It gives me a lot more time, and yeah, so that's been nice. And we just recently bought a new car for me. We got an SUV, so I'm baby ready, which is exciting. It was a very hard decision because, again, if you guys know a lot about, like, I first started my channel as a budget oriented type channel, and I ended up paying off my car that I had previously and having to go from a paid off car to now a finance car. Kind of sucks, but we figured it would be the best option. I did a pros and cons list. I looked up all sorts of stuff, and you know, I like made sure I budgeted it out and stuff like that. So we just determined that it was the best decision to get this car. So yeah, we got an SUV now, which is going to be great for the winter time because all-wheel drive. My previous car did not have that. It was a sedan. It was a Hyundai Elantra, if you guys are interested in knowing that. And yeah, that car wasn't that great in the winter. And then also I wanted a bigger car for baby. So we got a new car and I'm loving it. I literally just got it a couple days ago. It is Wednesday now. I'm filming this Wednesday. We got it Saturday. So yeah, a couple days I've had it and it's been awesome. So yes, yeah, but that is the gist of everything going on. I'm either gonna post photos in the beginning of this video, at the end of my little belly here, a baby boy. You guys can't really see, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little update. Hopefully it wasn't too rambly. I mean, there's only so much I can kind of do when I'm just chatting with you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'm glad to be back. I'm hoping I can make some sort of schedule so that I can post some videos for you guys. And if you guys are, I plan on doing a lot more budget related videos, bring those back because those are kind of easier, where I can supplement some of the organizing and cleaning occasionally. And there'll be a lot of like baby organization videos too. So, but yeah, if you have any preferences on what kind of videos you want to see, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys are excited that I'm back, please give this video a thumbs up because I certainly am. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.